Hello, this is Cuberized and welcome to my Let's Play. We are doing Craftoria, and this is Craftoria version 1.23, which is a stabler version. And here I am looking up at the base here. I wanted to share with you a couple of things that I did between episodes. One is I got this axe from a trader, and then I wasn't too sure how excited I was going to be about chainsaw because it's underneath mending. But the beauty of it is it takes the whole tree. There's no, I mean, you have vein mining in this, but the nice thing is that if you have logs that are the mineral kind, that with the actual the enriched kind, normally those would get stuck and wouldn't be chopped down when you chop down a tree because it treats that as a separate block. But with chainsaw, it takes down everything, which is really handy. I have That's my mob, my mob grinder. This is I'm standing right above it, so entrance is over here. So let's go up. I added in a few more lamps around to light up the base. I put up cocoa beans, and I want to be very careful with this axe and these beans because, in fact, I'm not even going to use it. Because with the chainsaw, it will try to take down the whole tree, and it's super efficient. It's efficiency 10. So this thing is definitely an amazing tool, that's for sure. So plant a few more of those. So other than that, other than just trying to light this up with some more lamps and planting cocoa beans, which I got over here in the jungle. This is, I have enough villagers now that I am a village, and so I'm getting my own quote-unquote iron golems, and this is what they look like. It's a sort of bamboo-themed iron golem. There's another one over here. These guys are very cool looking. I have set up various, more for decoration than anything else, but various blocks of the budding certus. And these amethysts are from those imbued blue enchanted wood trees. And you did have to actually use cardboard on the imbued nodes to get them to actually spawn the crystals. And you would take these down just like you would do anything else, and there it is, it's gone. And they do make a nice little crystal tinkling sound. I've got a couple extra trophies here. Blaze, I found a second shark toy. This can be made, the skeleton horse trophy can be made from a saddle. I'll leave that to you to look it up. These are the masks from the sun god. So we have heads in jars, put things on pedestals. I have the unique items from the maze and the maze maps where you can see what the hidden room looks like in both of those. I have some more photos. My commemorative chest has extra records and things in it. Each one of these records is unique. So I just put one of each up. This is my ferrocore tools. this is steel leaf armor. We've got the ironwood armor chain, and this is compressed iron. So as I come up with new sets, I'll put them down there. These were from the sun god, so I put them up here for decoration. If we go up, yeah, here's my villagers. I was breeding them, and then bringing some in from other villages, so I've pretty much reached capacity there. Here I have, let me get up here. I've got 3 of the librarians, which when I'm done trading with them, I have a village I'm dropping them off in. And then I've got 2 of the masons and yeah, 2 of the archers. Archers here. Archers are good for sticks and string and flint, which are all very easy to come by. The masons are very good for trading clay and stone, and generally some other kind of stone. This is rocky stone. This is diorite. So again, great ways. Red rock. I just happen to have a biome near me with this is all red rock. So got lucky on that one. I made a second sink, and I've got this kind of my mini kitchen. And then if we go up again, I've cleaned this up. I cleaned up a lot of the chests that were down here, broke down a lot of the items that I had, unenchanted a bunch of the items that I had. I ran them all through here, which is the enchantment extractor. So you put things up here. I've got extra books, and outcome is here. I have a lot of enchantment books, a lot of books. I also have enchantment books. I also have, I put up a clock and storing some manuals up here. And then I've got manuals here and manual here. This is, that seems very loud. One moment while I adjust the weather down a little bit. So I set up a mechanical squeezer and a mechanical drying basin and ran a bunch of mineral through that. I actually made a bunch of the blaze gold here with the blaze bloom goo. Most of it I actually use to make, let me put that away, these creature catchers. So that, hello, welcome to my home. And I'm not thrilled with the bane of arthropods, but I like the looting and unbreaking and mending. Let me see if I'm wearing my trading hat. I am. That's the best you're going to give me? Okay. And I need a diamond sword. I don't think I have one. That's here. Well, I might be able to get one. If not, I'll craft one up real quick. Nope, didn't quite get it. I am very light on experience because and that's a problem. 1 second. I was trying to, so I upgraded the solar to the advanced solar, and I put another windmill up there, and I put let me see if I can show it to you here easily. I put an ultimate energy cube up here, and I was trying to get it to charge up and power everything using my power sources down here, but clearly that is not working. So let me input here and get that going. So this will force energy down here. actually this... Now, why are you out of power? I don't understand. Do I not have output? Okay, Trader, you're in the way. And you're still in the way. Am I not outputting down? I'm not. That's the problem. Okay, I just wasn't outputting energy. Because I picked things up and moved some things around to make a little bit more room. I reset up the inscriber and the charger and set these up as well. Do I even want to know where the other llama is? Okay, you're... It seems as though when he comes up to visit, invariably we get llamas everywhere. So they split up. Okay, there you are. And the reason, thank you, I will take that. And the reason for all the kitties, there's one hiding here, 2, 3, 4, there's one back there, that's 5, is that my area seems to now be considered a base, which is also why I'm getting the iron golems spawning. So, all that fun stuff. I'm going to put this down here and I will come back to it. But I do have 2 new swords. This one I added in, it came with 6 damage, the 1.6 speed, and a 4.5 entity interaction range, which means I can reach out 4.5 blocks with the sword, plus 10% armor shred and an open socket, which I put in an experience gem. And then I added looting, unbreaking, and mending to it. So it's pretty awesome. To compare, I have, and actually I'll put this one in the middle. So the other one I have came with weakness, 7 attack damage, the same speed, and only a 3 range, but it has life stealing and a critical chance. And so I put looting, unbreaking, and mending on it. So to compare this one to this one, well, actually, let's do this one. This one has the same attack, speed, and range. Damage, speed, and range is this one. But it does do weakness, critical chance, life stealing, and I did put looting on it. So it's much better than my diamond sword here as well. The attack damage is 1 less, but the range, the armor shred, the experience, and of course the looting makes this a better choice. So I'm still holding on to this just in case one of these other 2 break. Yeah, this Tricapitator I got from trading with the Wandering Trader. Very nice axe. Very, very nice. And in fact, I didn't know how powerful it was, and I almost took down a good portion of my tree base. So be very careful in a tree base with anything that has chainsaw on it. Because it just mows, well, chainsaws, if you will, through everything. I also added in here a biogenerator. So anything I have that's sort of, I don't think I have any more, but anything sort of plant-based, So I just, like these, can go in the culinary generator here, which is this gizmo. I'm feeding it pumpkin pie at the moment. And yeah, I have things set up here. Some things cannot be switched into biofuel. So, and to make things take less space, you can compress these biofuel individual pieces down into a biofuel stack, which is what I've been doing. Okay, takes less space and gives you, you know, a good bang for the buck here. So that goes in there. This is just what I'm holding on to now with these. Actually, I should see if I have room up here. Yes, I do. Alright, so lots of mineral berries because I was planting and replanting and replanting the trees. Using bone meal, which I did, I think I crushed bones to do that. I think it was the crusher. Yes, yes. So for one bone, you get 6. Definitely worthwhile. And what I wanted to do with the maize wafers is use the cocoa beans, and I can't do it with all of them yet. I don't have enough cocoa, but make chocolate wafers. This is a 2-3. And it becomes a 5.5. So even better than doubling because of the cocoa. So I will take those. And I will make more when I get more cocoa beans. Rotten flesh, if you put rotten flesh, if you're needing leather, in fact, what you can do is put it into the drying basin. Now I've got this set up purely for doing mineral logs. So it squeezes the log, puts the liquid in here, and then creates a block and then sends it down. And I will show you that here. And it's amazingly fast because of so that's the enriched mineral, which we'll look at here in a second, but this is just mineral. You ready? Boom. There it goes. So I mean, this is just because I've got a lot of power in the back. These are the ultimate universal cables. This is an ultimate logistical transporter, so it moves everything very quickly. Everything comes into here very quickly, processes, and is ejected out here. So I got 21 blocks and 61 crystal pieces. The other thing that can be done, oh, and I have been doing acacia because I needed more of the liquid latex to be able to make the culinary generator. But the other thing you can do is if you're running low on leather, if you put rotten flesh in, it makes it into leather. Other ways you can get leather again is you can use the salvaging table. If you put something, do I have any leather? No, I don't. But if you have any leather, you put it in there and you can get back, it'll tell you what your chances are to get something. Do I not have any leather? Oh, I do. Okay. So here you go. Here's cursive binding, not something you want to necessarily wear. So you get 1 to 2 leather. You know for a fact, even if you don't have the salvaging table, if you make yourself a cutting board and shears, you'd at least get, you will get, I won't say at least, you will get exactly 1 from any piece of leather you put in there. So to have a chance of actually getting 1 to 2, and I got 1. So I didn't use any experience like you would use with the uncrafting table. It tells you exactly what it is you're getting. Here again, 1 to 2, and I get 1. And these are not full durability either. And there I got 2. So at least as good as a cutting board, and you don't take durability on your shears if you can get this. Alright, so that's that. The smithing table I used to put the gem into the sword. And I didn't even look to see if you had anything else that was good. Well, you have weird flowers that I don't have, so let me... trading with the villagers is a fantastic way to get emeralds. Cotton seeds, sure, I don't have that. Sure, I don't have that either. Whatever his final trade is, you only can do once. And it's generally either a weapon or a record. Just so you're aware. And I've tried to get all this organized. I've gone through and the plants, the food, the seeds, and made the most of the biogenerator as well as the culinary generator. The food is pretty much going into the culinary. If it's plants, saplings, seeds, it's going into the biogenerator via the crusher to make biofuel. And there's my trash can. So I also did a little work here just to get a little higher roof. This is now automated, so this is the jumbo furnace. So in the side I'm putting wood products. And I should have, yes, I have a full stack of acacia. So anything left over is great to toss into here. And there's some more. And then, one sec. All right. So, yeah, so this leather can turn into, I'm sorry, rotten flesh can turn into leather, and here again I have leftover wood that I don't need, throw it in there. You put whatever it is you want to smelt in here. I've been using this primarily for things like steel dust into steel ingots, which you do from enriching and, over here. You run iron through the infuser with coal, and then you run it through again and it makes steel dust. I've also been using it for stone. Leftover logs into charcoal. So it's been very handy. So let me get rid of all this. Yep, and I will drop that. I think the other llama is on the roof somewhere. I thought I saw him up here. Yep, and I already explained the cats, and yeah, so that's everything here. So I wanted to go ahead and I have spent time between episodes running around and visiting places I've already been at, to do some final looting, boats, ours, portals around, that type of thing, and yeah, it's been going well. Let's see if I can. And that also seems loud. One moment. Okay, maybe just loud for me. All right, so with all this bamboo here, it's quick growing. It also is great to use in biofuel, and the little creepers. Um, I think I have my kitty slippers on. Yes, I do. Um, Prevents creepers and phantoms, which is nice. They will, if you don't have them on, phantoms will appear, but if you put them on, they won't attack. So that's nice. And the little bamboo creepers are kind of cute. Uh, so the village I've been dropping off excess villagers in is over here. It has guards still, so it's working. And I just remember I needed two things. Um, so yeah, lots of work around the base. I think between this episode and next, I'm going to do some more upgrading of machines. There are a couple of things I want to build and show you before the end of the episode, so I will do that. Um, oh, and I have potted source berries here. Again, more for decoration than anything else because we're not using them just yet. So I have checked out two R's towers that have the big tree on top, and neither of the two that I've found have all of the secret goodies in them. So I'm still looking for that, but I wanted to pick up some gold. And I also wanted to make a brush. And let me get two. I may enchant it, but with unbreaking and mending, but I'm not going to worry about that this moment. Oh, and I can fall from here to here and not take any damage because of upgrades to or relics that I have. So my current relics that I'm wearing. I've got the bottle of maple syrup, I've got the antidote, so there's some pretty unique ones here. Um, this one I think is the one that also does the soft pause. Yeah, so 3.5 blocks. So as this advances, this number is going to get bigger, which is great. So I can drop farther and farther and not take any damage. That's the portal. So yes, I want to go off this direction. Let's pick up the pace here. Oh, I don't have my speed on. What do I have? Got that and that. Alright, so let's do the running shoes. I also have flippers and the amphibian. I have a lot of the relics, but I do not have all of them. So looking for those the missing ones here. I think I'm safe if I don't fall in lava to not have to worry about that. I'm using that one backpack just for storing alternate things so that I can swap out as needed to meet the needs of the situation. So if I'm needing to go underwater, I've got equipment for that, and so, and I am looking for that. I'm a little off. Yes, this speed is insane. And I am not speeding up the video, this is just how fast I run. Okay, since we are approaching the sun god, I am going to put on a mask, which I brought with me, and let's see, armor and health, armor and luck. Let's do armor and health. So this is actually considered to be a helmet. Oh, come on. Oh no, I'm sorry. Helmet. Duh. I know what I meant. So that's what I look like. I get the green eyes because of this, which I actually think is a cool touch. So I don't lose this. Let me put this back in here. And this is for something I'm doing. And let me put these away. And while I'm at it, there. Okay. Yeah, if you have a mask, you have a sporting chance to get close without, you know, getting the wrath of the sun god. And now that I put that away, I actually need that. Okay. And that looks like a... Oh, Sunbird. Not sun god, Sunbird. That looks like a graveyard. So we'll take a look at that. So these are where I got the footprint blocks. Is here. They're built into these. And these little guys will actually, when they walk, let me see if I can show you. They make little flaming footprints that turn from yellow to black, and then they disappear. But it's kind of a cool effect. And you can get skulls here. There's a chest. Some of these spots will actually also have a mask, which I don't see one there. But if you don't have a mask and you find one of these, run up and look around and find the mask, and then you should be safe. In fact, I think there might be one over here. Let's take a look. What you're looking... Okay, doesn't help it when I fall down. What you're looking for is a frame. Aha, right there. There's one. A frame with the mask in it. And there's one over here. And what you get is the type of mask is random. What what the abilities are is random for the mask. What mask these guys wear is random. So if you go up to the Sunbird, he's actually looks like, yeah, a Sunbird, and I can trade that, and I will get, did I get it? Yes, I did. Now I got the Mask of Fear. Receive Sun's Blessing. Replenish your blessing for free. Okay. So I have the Sun's Blessing. For some reason I thought it was an actual item, but it's not. Oh, there it is. Sun's Blessing. I've got my night vision. I've got haste. Okay. So, yeah, that's what he gives. And in fact, it would be nice if he actually said, if I paid attention to what exactly you get with the Sun's Blessing. Here it is. So the Sun's Blessing grants, okay, so 60 minutes once you use an ability. You get Sunstrike, so it's what he does when he attacks. This is a bolt of like sunfire crashing to the ground and setting it on fire. The solar flare is like a knockback. The solar beam is like a laser beam, and supernova is exactly what it sounds like. It's a big explosion, which once you use it, you have to come replenish because it drains the time. So there you go. That's what that is. And yeah, his attacks are brutal. They really are. Now, I may or may not end up angering him if I try to loot this stuff, but I'm going to try anyway. Now, there's another mask. Yep, I just did. That is one of his attacks, and you just don't want to get in the way of that. Yeah. If you stand under something that's, you have protection from his attacks, so it's very advantageous to do that. And then loot, because he can't reach me right here. Oh, okay, that was me accidentally, and there's a secret chest right there. More masks. These guys are upset with me. It's kind of cool. When they die, they drop, well, they drop their mask, but they don't really drop their mask. They kind of disappear, and all you see is their drop mask, which then disappears. So here, let me show you if I can get this guy to come over here. There it goes. He disappears and his mask drops, but it isn't really a thing. I don't know if I can. If you don't get rid of his minions, he will be protected. He the Sunbird will be protected. And these guys love to just run out of the way. And I do not have time for... And what he will end up doing is generating more of these guys, as he just did. And, well, will you stop already? Stop, 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 stop. Yep, he's not happy with me. Okay, I'm gonna stand underneath a tree. I feel like I'm hiding from the rain here. Let me put this stuff away real quick and put that away. Let me, yeah, he's doing exactly what I thought he was going to do. I want to pick up some of this so that I can make myself a place to go stand where he can't get at me. And unfortunately, he's going like crazy with the birds. actually would also be good if I could, well, not die. That would be good. See if I can get these guys to stay in here. I asked for that. You know, I am trying to block you guys in. Alright, here we go. Let's try this. You want me? I'm right here. And that's the thing, is that they run away. They don't actually... So you have to chase after them. Thankfully, they're not that strong. They're not. This other guy is. Okay, I think I've got... kind of, sort of. And he's making more. Okay, how we doing here? Okay. Now, I have the magma boots. Okay. So, I'm going to put those boots back on, and I've got the speed. And I don't really need those. Then I'm going to... Okay, that's enough. Be nice. These guys don't seem to do well with fire. So I'm going to build on that and do this. Because I know I'm fine. Okay, this is where he's getting health from his buddies. Yep, he's back again. Shh. Stop. Where is... Oh god, he's over here. Yeah, that attack that he does where he's gets the guys to... Okay. Okay, come on. Oh, he's doing it again. Yep. Oh, come on up here. Okay, I need to pause for just a second. Okay. Ah! Just ran right into that. Okay, I think no, he's not out of guys. Come on. They do glow when he's sucking the life force out of them. And I'm probably gonna have to put some blocks up here so I can get up the stairs. Oh dang. I'm actually in a good spot. I don't know that he can get to me. Oh, no, no, dang. Ah! That's not where I wanted to go. But I will run around. I'm surprised I haven't fallen in that hole yet. Ow. Okay. Oh dang. No, 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 no. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Okay. Alright. That's getting old. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Oh man, you healed up so much. I think he's trying to burn down all my trees. Prevent these darn birds from spawning outside. Okay. Oh, dang. Okay. Ow. I may need my speed boots. My speed shoes if I don't have them on, because I don't think I do. Because I was more worried about, dang. Okay. Ah, he's throwing me. Don't do that. There we go. Yes. Okay, an absolute mess. I think there's something up here. Yep, that was the chainsaw. I think it's a gold block, yeah. Alrighty, that was pretty insane. Alright, so yeah, that's... Whew! Well, that was exciting. I will have to see if any one of the other ones I got are better than the one I was wearing. What I'm wearing is pretty amazing. I'm gonna probably want that. I was wearing my running shoes. All right, let's put these guys away. Put that away. I'm gonna need buckets to be able to pick up all the lava. I think there's 5, but just in case. And let me grab this. All right. How about that for fun? Okay, well, this was the Sunbird in all his glory. Think between plus yeah, everything that's on fire. One would think that maybe the rain would squelch all the fire, but no. Although I think my lava is probably contributing to the craziness. So if you have the, what are they called, magma boots? Magma walker. Magma walker. This is an option you can try, is to lay down, you know, set up a perimeter and lay down some lava to be able to contain and hopefully minimize the minions that are going to be out here. Yeah. Okay. So with that, I think we are close to being done with the episode. I'm going to grab a little bit of these clawed logs for decoration for my base, and pick up any other chests and things I missed. I know there's, and then yeah, I'm going to do that between episodes. But let's take a quick peek in here, see if we get anything. Oh, that's nice. Yep, okay. Alright, that's a little crypt. This is actually a little bit more elaborate than the other ones we've seen. The thing to check out is if there's anything underneath here, and yeah, there is. Oh, there's all kinds of things. So I will loot all of this, and yep, as well. So between episodes, I will work on looting all this stuff, and then I'm going to go back and upgrade some of the machines to a higher tier. I don't know that I'm going to make anything new, but I want to make sure that I'm progressing through in the quest book. One of the things that I've been definitely heavily involved in is mechanism. So there's 2 tabs here for mechanism. I want to go ahead and get through. I've done some of this here. I progressed up, but I haven't completed a lot of these branches. So I'm going to try to do that, get some of this upgrade going, and my goal is to get down to the digital miner down here and see if I can get that, and see how much power it actually is going to take to get that to run. So that's down here. Plus, obviously, we want to be able to, with this, set up a better ore processing setup. But I may move the ore processing, might move the ore processing to where the digital miner is, or move the ores from the digital miner into the main world. So I'm thinking digital miner in the mining dimension. But yeah, we have a lot more that can be done here to wrap this up as well. So I'm going to be working on mechanism, trying to get that done, and the goal eventually is to get this wrapped up, and mechanism is in here somewhere, I thought. Mechanism, right here. So when you complete the chapter, you get this little trophy, and when you get all these trophies, you get the completionist. So yeah, just going to work through it and do that. So I am Cuberized. I hope you enjoyed this episode of my Let's Play and the battle with the Sunbird. I will work on everything between episodes. If you did enjoy the episode, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, I'd read them all, so please put them below. And yes, I will see everyone at the next episode. Take care. This is Cuberized, out.